Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back. We're going to be looking at the next category here. This is called the Mankuhatul Asil. So when it comes to going up from you and your father, your grandfather, their wives, we're looking at that category, and the sons, their wives. So if you like, your grandchildren, the wives of your grandchildren. So let's begin, inshallah. I'll use a purple pen just to keep it clear. So the Shaykh says, may Allah bless him, وَلَا بِإِمْرِأَةِ أَبِيهِ وَأَجْدَادِهِ, that he is not to also marry the mother or the wife of his father. In this category here, you have the son, can't marry that one, and neither the wife of his grandfather. This is the asil. And he gets وَلَا تَنْكِحُوا مَا نَكَحَ آبَاؤُكُم مِّنَ النِّسَاءِ, do not marry whom your father has married from the women. And this is from Surah An-Nisa, verse number 22. Very, very straightforward, taken from the Quran. And then he says, neither can you marry the wife of your son, that one here, and neither the wives of your grandchildren. And again, this is taken from the Quran. وَحَلَائِلُ أَبْنَائِكُمُ الَّذِينَ مِنْ أَصْلَابِكُمْ وَحَلَائِلُ أَبْنَائِكُمُ الَّذِينَ مِنْ أَصْلَابِكُمْ, wives from your sons proceeding from your loins. Now it's important that in the verse of the Quran, Allah has made a specific mention of the word aslab, and Imam Sahib ibn Haybraya talks about this. He says the reason aslab is mentioned is to remove or to exclude the adopted son. So let me just explain something for you here. You have your original sons, so from your loins, they're your sons. But you might have sons that are not yours, they're not from your lines, but you either adopted them or they're your foster son. Now he's saying that the reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning in aslabikum is to specify that your actual son, their wives and the grandchildren's wives are haram for you, but we're excluding the adopted son because adopted son is not considered your son. This is taken from the Quran. However, the foster son is not excluded because we have hadith that talks about how he says that the foster son is related to you. So this is what he's saying here. So this is something to just remember. So in other words, basically, just to summarize here before we move on to the next one, that the father's wife is haram for you, the grandfather's wife is haram for you, and then from your asil, from your children, your son's wives, your grandchildren's wives, and also foster children. But adopted children are not included. This is taken from the understanding of the Quran here. So I don't think there's any questions here. That should be straightforward. The next one is looking at the rada'a. So remember, we've looked at family relations. We looked at people through musahara that you get married to. People now that are in this video, that people that are forbidden for you from being your asil, your grandfather's wives, your father's wives, children, sons, grandchildren. And the final category in this video, the fourth one, and I'll finish off the next few videos, is a foster mother and sister. So he says, neither your mother, your foster mother, neither your foster sister. Okay, so these are both prohibited categories, and this is taken from the Quran. وَأُمَّهَاتُكُمُ اللَّاتِي أَرْضَعْنَكُمْ وَأَخْوَاتُكُمْ مِنَ الرَّضَاعَةِ. So this is also obviously taken from the Quran here. You can see it in the verse of the Quran. So it is taken. And then he also says there's a hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that prohibited on the base of rada, breastfeeding, are the same people who are prohibited on the basis of lineage. So he's just put a hadith here to make it really, really clear, crystal clear for us that this is based on explicit text taken from the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. So just to summarize, we've covered our 4 categories. The next one, inshallah ta'ala, we'll be talking about combining between sisters. We'll do that in the next video. I hope this is clear. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.